Okay, so the last thing I want to show you is how to add events to the web page. Most churches, it's a big deal, the calendar and people being able to find that info. So it's a really simple process. When I was getting ready to shoot this video, I did notice that we don't have anywhere on the home page to link to events. And we can change that. You just need to let me know what you want to do to link that up. The main place that people are going to see events are on these secondary pages in the sidebar. You'll see right now I have it displaying the nearest 2 events that are happening. We can make that 3 or even 4 if you'd like to. Just let me know. But let's look at how to add events. It's really simple. If I click admin login and I log in, you should know how to do this by now. Bring me to my control panel. I want to add a new event, which means that I'm going to go to publish and not edit. Edit would be if I wanted to change information on an event that was already on the website. If I want to publish a new event, put a new event, then I'm going to go to publish, calendar events, and I'm going to see a form. You're probably familiar with these forms now, but there's going to be just one little difference here, and that is this this calendar date. Alright, so let me just title this, and I'm going to title this screencast test event. Let's go back here. And you'll notice when you're putting in a title, we haven't really talked about this before, but you'll notice when you're putting in a title that underneath it's auto-generating a URL title, which pretty much it is the exact same thing you're typing up here, except it's what the browser uses, so it lower cases everything and puts underscores and everything. And that's important for, I'll show you in just a second. So then I want to go down and select my date if it's an all-day event, but for right now we're just going to make this an event for Sunday, January 30th. We'll say that it starts at 10:30 a.m. and it ends at 12:30. And it's really important you set the right times for these events because, that needs to be PM. Don't want to repeat it. Because at 12:30 and 1 second, it's going to pull it off the website. You don't have to log back in. You don't have to take it down. So whatever time you tell it to end, that's when it's going to be pulled off the website, which is a really nice feature. Underneath the time and date, you see a summary box. And this is the same concept as your secondary pages for your ministries and about us. You can put anything in this box you want. You can put a picture, you can put a video, whatever. If you just want to type a little sentence. But you will see that on the events page that lists the events, I bring in 30 characters before I add a more info link. So, and that'll only bring text. So if you have a picture or video, it won't grab that. It'll just look for text, and that'll be the first thing that you grab. So I'm just going to type in here, this is a test event that I've created for the screencast that I'm making to show Chris how to use the website. And then I am going to add a picture. And let me see if I've got it here. I don't know if I have it, but I was looking for the picture you sent me in that email, but I may not be able to find it. Okay, well, I'll just grab one off of my my desktop here. Let's see. Okay, I'm just going to grab this one. Send it to server. Oh, whoops. Okay, it's telling me it's already there, but regardless. All right, now we looked before at how that is only about 600. So I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna make it 570, and I'm gonna put a little vertical space in there to give me a little space. I'm gonna hit OK. It's gonna put it in there. You can put a location if you want. I don't think we're actually using that. I'm gonna click submit, and we're gonna go back here and look. And as you can see, it has put our event at the top of the list. Now, the reason it's at the top of the list is because we have no other events happening before January 30th currently. I'd already put in an example event just to test out everything before I'd made this for you. And you can see that I repeated it for a while. So let's go back and look at that feature just real quick. So let's say that this was going to be, I'm not a big fan of putting like sermon series as events and stuff because that can get really out of hand, but every church is a little bit different. So let's say this was a sermon series. I want to go back in, I want to change this to say awesome sermon series. Now I want to show you that if you ever go back after you've submitted something and change the title, it does not change the URL title. So you'll have to do that if you want to go back in. I can't type, and change that. And then it starts on January the 30th, but I want to repeat it, and it's going to give me the option. I want to repeat it weekly. I'm going to repeat it every 1 week on Sunday, and I want it to end after, let's say it's a 4-week series, 4 times. There's lots of different options there. And the other thing I wanted to do was I like having my picture at the top. So I'm going to move that there and click update. Let's go back and take a look. So now we see that the website has done the heavy lifting. So on January 30th, Awesome Sermon Series starts. Then it happens again on the 6th. Something else was already scheduled for the 12th. It drops that in there, and then on the 30th it brings it back. Okay, so I am going to oh, whoops, I forgot to add a link there. We'll go. How about this? We'll just go to it real quick, and I'll fix that by the time you're working on it. There we go. And there we can see you got that. And then we've added these Facebook and Twitter links, so somebody clicks on it, then it puts Awesome Sermon Series, Journey Church, and just kind of you can link stuff together. You can play around with all that. So man, that's how you add events, and you don't have to worry about taking them off, and it's a pretty easy deal. So go ahead and start adding those events.